Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of Magento 2 Form Builder Lead Capture plugin. And in today's video tutorial, I'll be showing you how the Magento 2 web store owner would be able to set up the custom forms from the admin backend panel and how he can basically create the custom forms as well. Apart from that, we'll also be showing you how the admin can make use of the custom fields like the checkboxes, date field, file upload, number, radio buttons to make use within the forms there. And we'll also be showing you how the admin can customize the form display, wherein the admin can customize the submit button text, the URL and success message to reflect after the form submission. So we'll be taking you to the web store front end first, and we'll be showing you how those custom forms are visible to the customers and how the customers can make use of them at the store front end. And then we'll be showing you how the admin initially would be able to set up the forms for the Magento 2 web store itself, and that are the custom forms. So right now you can see that I'm at the home page of the Magento 2 web store itself, and I've already created one custom form from the admin backend panel, wherein I'll be extracting, or I'll be trying to get some more details from the customers. So here you can see that I've created one form builder form using the form builder, wherein I've set up have you registered your account, and I provided two checkboxes here for choosing a yes or a no as required. Then we have set up the full name, date of birth, and the gender of the customer, his phone number, his identity or the address proof, like if he has a driving license, his birth certificate or the passport. So here we have provided some radio buttons for that as well. Apart from that, we will also set up the upload file option here, as you can see, using which the users would be able to upload their files. For example, if I choose this file, it would be uploaded. And apart from that, we can also get some comments out from the customers there. So let me go ahead and let me enter a few details here, and then we'll be taking to the admin backend panel, where I'll be showing you how we can set up these custom forms from the backend panel, and how we can make use of the different sections. For example, how we can make use of the drop downs, how we can choose these radio buttons to create the custom forms from the admin backend panel itself, and how the admin can read the complete list of data that he has received from the customers after creating the various forms for his Magento 2 web store. So I'll just type in here test 1, and then I'll choose it as like this, a random thing, then female. Then I'll be entering my mobile number. Thereafter I'll choose my birth certificate, and I've already uploaded one file here, and I'll set it as test AC test. Then I'll tap here on the submit button, and after tapping on the submit button, this data would be submitted to the form, and it would be accessible to the web store admin thereafter. So you can see that the customers can see the success message as well. Thank you for submitting. And here you also can see that the file has been successfully uploaded for the identity file that we had uploaded from here. So that's how the customers can make use of the forms to submit their data there. And now let me take you to the admin backend panel, and let's see first how the plugin can initially be configured by the admin. And similarly, the admin can create his own custom forms as required, as per his own needs, and can display them at the required places within his Magento 2 web store itself. So now let's go to the admin backend panel. So here I'm at the admin backend for the Magento 2 web store, and I'll be entering my username, password, and I'll tap on the sign in button to log into my Magento 2 web store backend panel. So right now I'm at my dashboard after logging into my admin backend panel. And now to make the initial configuration settings for the form builder, I'll be navigating through stores. And so for that, I'll just scroll down, then stores, then configuration. And on the configuration page under the web code block here, you will be able to find the form builder, and you just need to tap that up, here's the form builder. You just tap that up to bring up the initial configuration settings for this particular form builder itself. So we have the general settings, and here we have three different settings to configure, and we have the enable form builder option initially. So you can choose a yes or a no to enable the form builder for your Magento 2 web store. To enable it, you just need to choose the yes option. Then we have the send mail to the admin. So basically the admin can enable the form builder email notifications for himself by selecting a yes for this option. Otherwise you can choose a no to not enable the notifications, and when you choose a yes, then some more fields come up. As you can see, 3 more fields are here. So the very first one is the admin name. So the admin just needs to enter his name. That would be used within the form builder email. Then the admin needs to enter the admin email from. So here the admin will enter the email to be used in the from for the form builder email notification. So for thereafter we have the admin email too. So here the admin just needs to enter the email to be used in the place of to for the form builder email notification. And lastly we have the enable reCAPTCHA. So if you choose it as a yes to enable reCAPTCHA, then you need to enter the reCAPTCHA site key. So the admin just needs to enter the reCAPTCHA site key to complete the reCAPTCHA configuration with the custom form there, and you'll be able to get the site key from the Google /reCAPTCHA/admin, and you can also check our user guide that I have attached within the description below to get the complete detail of how to get the reCAPTCHA site key and the secret key as well. So thereafter you just need to save here on the save configuration button to make the initial configuration settings for the form builder itself. Now let's see how we can do a custom form creation, and for that what we'll be doing is we'll be going to the backend, and here we'll be having the option that's the form builder. If we tap that up, we have the form list and the form responses. So let me open that up into different windows. So initially we just showed you how we showed you how the customers would be able to submit the forms from the web store front end, and this was that particular page that we had created. And now let me go back and let's see within the form responses whether that particular response was received by the admin or not. So for that I'll just go to the form responses first, and thereafter we'll see how the custom form creation can be done. So here we are on the all responses section on the form builder, form responses, and if we see, then we'll be able to find that particular response that we had submitted from the web store front end. So the very first one is there, that's along with the date there, and you can see that we have the link to view that particular thing and to check the user as well. So let me open this particular query that we have submitted from this particular form, and let's see what different data is there within that particular form that the admin can find. So now let me go to back to the all responses section. Now under the form builder we have the form list and the form responses. So let's go to the form list first. So under here the admin can see a complete form list that allows the admin to view the list of all of the created forms and the section to add a new form as well. So to add a new form, you just need to tap here on the add new form button, and in the meantime as the add new form comes up, till then let me show you the response that we had submitted to the admin. And here you can see the data. So we have you registered, we had chosen yes, the full name was test1, the gender was female, my telephone number, the identity or the address proof I had chosen was the birth certificate, and we had uploaded this particular file that was there. The admin can also check that up by tapping here the view link, and that brings up that particular certificate itself. So now let's go back to the creation section to create a new form. As you can see, so here on the left hand side we have the form creator and the form information. Under the form creator we have the checkbox group, date field, file upload, number, radio group, select option, text field, and the text area, as you can see. And under the form creator, basically we can pick the required files, required options to build the form for an e-commerce store. So we just need to drag and drop to manage the sequencing of the fields for a better form building. And apart from that, the admin can insert checkboxes, date fields, file upload, number, radio buttons, and much more. So as an example, let me choose this date field and let me drop that up. So you can see that the date field has come up. So we can remove that as well, or if you want to edit that, you can tap here on the edit button, and then you can choose the options for that particular date field, whether it's to be required or not. You can set the you can change the label as well for this particular date field that is there. You can set up the help desk, the placeholder. You can choose the class. You can set up the name, the value, and tap close, and you can see the name has changed. Similarly, we can choose the file upload option as well, and here you can also edit the same, and you can set up the label, help desk, placeholder, and the rest of the details. You can copy that up as well, and for example, if I tap here on the copy, another copy of that particular field would be created. Similarly, you can add the radio groups. Then you can tap here on the edit button. You can make them required. Then you can set up the options for the radio buttons as well, so you can rename them up. To add more, you can tap here on the add option, tap close, and you can see the radio group would be created. Similarly, you can add the text field. Then we have the text area, we have the selection, multi-select option. You can choose the number as well, and all right, so we've gone through each of these form creator options that are there available to the admin, and thereafter we just need to go to the form information, and here you can set up the title of the form that should be there, and you can set up the success URL. You can set up the submit button text, whether what exactly you want to set it up as. So here we've set it as only submit. That's the default one, and you can also choose the success message, thank you for submitting, and that would be then visible to the customers after they've submitted their form. You can also choose to enable the reCAPTCHA. You can set it as always enabled, also always disabled, or only for the guest users. And for this particular form, you can choose to enable or disable it as per your own requirement there. Thereafter, you just need to tap here on the save form button to save this particular form, and you'll be able to create a new form. Let's go back and let's see we had created this particular form. So let's see what different options we had set up within that itself. So for that, now under the form builder, we are on the form list right now. So we had created this please fill your details form initially, and from here the admin can enable, disable, or delete any of them one by one or in bulk as well. You can also edit it by tapping here on the edit link under the actions column. So here we're on the update form section, as you can see. So this was the form that we had already created, that we showed you initially at the customer friend. Here's it. Have you registered your account, and the rest of the details as well. So here we are back on the same form in the admin backend panel. So that's how we had created that, using all of these form created options that we have. And under the form information, we set up the title that was please fill your details, and then we had set up the success message. With that, we had enabled it, and we had set the reCAPTCHA is always enabled. So that is how you can edit any of the forms that you have already created. Now let's go to the form builder section, and under that let's go to the all responses section, and from here the admin can find all of the responses that he has got from the customers after the customers have submitted the forms from their e-commerce web stores for the Magento 2, and from here the admin can see the username for these submissions, and can view the details by tapping on the view link, and can also see the particular images that the customer has uploaded while submitting the respective form. Apart from that, the admin can delete any of the received submissions from the customers. And now let me take you to the view section here for any of the particular forms that the customers have submitted. So the admin can with the details of the customer submissions. As you can see, submitted at the IP address that was used, the customer, the store where the form was submitted, the data for that particular form, and can view the uploaded file as well. So basically that was much about the Magento 2 form builder lead capture plugin, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the working of this particular plugin. And if you still have any questions or queries regarding this particular plugin, then you can always get back to us at support@webpool.com, or you may raise a ticket at webpool.uvidesk.com. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day ahead.